Hey Geminis, Yana Speaks here, and in this video I'm doing your mid-September 2000 love reading. Now I actually didn't realize that I didn't put out you guys' love reading. It was someone who actually contacted me and let me know that I didn't upload it, so I have to apologize about that. I really did not realize that I did not upload your September love reading. If that was the case, your reading would have been out like 3 or 4 days ago. So I definitely have to apologize about that, right? So let's get started. So what is the overall energy for Geminis? What is the Gemini's overall energy? What is the Gemini's overall energy? I'm definitely seeing you guys like in a lot of this is a period of a lot of thought. Like you guys are thinking heavily this month. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords in upright paired with Death. So what I'm pulling right off the bat for you, Geminis, is that this is definitely like a period where you're really wanting to communicate with your love interest. It's like you feel like you have a lot that you need to get off your chest. It's almost like, think of like two people discussing how they feel, right? And one person is listening to the other person talk. And they're just listening to them and they're like, oh, I cannot wait to interrupt them. Oh, I cannot wait to interject because I just have to get what I gotta say off my chest. And it's almost like, think of like someone who's like super eager to get what they have to say off the chest, and they just like spill it out, and it's like they're almost charging at the person with their communication. So that's what I'm picking up here. It's like you have a lot to say to this person. You really want to get your point across. You want to get some things off your chest, and you're being like aggressive with it, right? What I'm seeing here with Death being here as well is like I'm picking up you wanting to end the way things been going between you and this person. It's like you saying, listen, we've been going about things your way, but it ends today. Okay? We're not going to go about things the way you want us to go about things. It ends right now. And I feel like you're wanting to say this because you are going through a transformation. You are on some like out with the old and with the new, wanting something new. Kind of like you're having like this spiritual awakening. And I feel like for some of you, you may actually be telling this person that it's over between the both of you, right? Because the way that they've been doing things with you, you're like, I ain't with this anymore. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Some of you is like you're wanting to stay with this person, but you want them to change the way that they've been dealing with you. Where others of you are like, no, this is a wrap. We're done. Okay, we also have the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords being here, this tells me that you're super clear about this. Like your emotions is out of the equation. You're not, making this decision off of your heart or your emotions. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you. Like you've thought this out. Okay, you're being logical. You're making a head over heart decision. And I feel like you're making the head over heart decision because we have the Four of Wands here. So I feel like a lot of you want to build a home with someone. You want to be married. You want to have children. You want a higher commitment. We have the Hierophant here as well. You want things to progress. You are traditional. You're like, I don't want to stay stagnant. You don't want things to just be in limbo. You want things to move forward. And your energy is like, if you cannot give that to me, deuces, I'll get it from someone else. You guys are really going through awakening. Like, you're really going through a transformation. And I feel like this transformation comes from you guys going through a lot. We have the Nine of Wands here. You guys are like warriors. You've been through the storm. You've been through many trials and tribulations, many ups and downs. And you're to the point where you're like, listen, if you ain't on my wavelength, my new program, you gotta go. You know, and you're letting this person know, like, you're being very like straight up with them. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles here. So this person may have made you feel left out in the cold throughout you guys' connections. I feel like you're over it. You're Seven of Swords here. So this person may have not only left you out in the cold during you guys' connection, but also deceived you in some type of way. I feel like, because like I said, we have the Nine of Wands here. So you guys have fought the tough battle. You fought the tough fight, but you have the courage to keep fighting. You have the courage to move forward. You're resilient. You're hopeful. You haven't become discouraged. Okay? You feel like the worst is behind me. It's like you've come to completion. Remember, like I said, you guys are going through a transformation. You've been through feeling left out in the cold. You've been through the deception. You've been there, done that. Sorry, my card fell. We also have the Four of Swords reverse here. Okay, so the picture's getting clearer to me now. Because remember, we was talking about you wanting to communicate with this person and feeling like you got a lot of things you got to say and like wanting to get these things off your chest. So you guys took a break from this person. But with the Four of Swords being reversed, you're coming out of the break. I feel like you guys are going to contact the person. And see, this is the thing, right? When we go on a break from somebody, we all know that like both people are wondering who's gonna hit who up first. And we all know that most of the times you don't want to be the one to hit the other person because it's like this ego thing. But when you go through like an awakening and transformation and you're just tired of being tired, you kind of don't care if you're the person that contacts the other person first, because your attitude at this point is either you take me as I am or you don't. So that's why you're like, I'll communicate with this person. I'll tell them exactly how I feel, because if they don't get it, fuck it, I don't care either way. Because like I said, you're going through a transformation. You're like on some, I'll end it with you, I don't care. Look at that, the Fool. Yeah, you guys are all about a new start. A lot of you are really going through a transformation. You're having a brand new start. You feel super free. You may be a little scared because you don't know what is out there, but you're ready. I really like your energy this month, Geminis. Like, it's a really dope energy. It really is. And you know what's super cool? I could pull it back out. Okay. You know what's super cool about this? We have the Fool here, and if you look at it closely, she's just walking. Doesn't it look like she's like the season is fall? And that's interesting. We just started fall. Just started fall. So yeah, you guys are definitely going through a new season. All right. So I want to know how this person is feeling about the Geminis. How is this person feeling about the Geminis? Well, Geminis, I feel like this person is in love with you. We do have the King of Chalices here. So this person definitely has a lot of emotional feelings when it comes to you. This is more than sex. This is more than lust. This is more than physical attraction. This is like the Gemini is deep in my heart. Okay. And I feel like during this period of you guys taking a break or not really seeing eye to eye, this person has had some time to reflect. Okay, this person may have felt burdened by this connection. Okay, they may have felt a little betrayed by you in some sort of way, like something that you may have done to them. Okay, so I feel like that's what ultimately led to the break. I remember pulling you feeling like this person was deceptive. This person left you on the cold, but it seems like they feel this way about you too. So I feel like you both have done something that upset the other one. Like no one here is super clean. No one's hands are clean here. Like you both did things that hurt the other one. But I feel like during this period of not really communicating with each other, this person has kind of had a change of heart. Okay, we also have the wheel here. So they've had a change of heart. They're going through some major changes. I feel like this is happening due to the divine stepping in, the universe stepping in. And I feel like they want to put the work in when it comes to you. Okay? I feel like this person wants to commit to you as well. But they may be like very slow acting when it comes to this. And I feel like that's what frustrates you, is like you're wanting them to put more action in. You want them to, I feel like this person is like too lax, and you want them to be more driven. You want them to put in more action. But this person, I feel like they're ready to do that. It's just that they're going to be a little bit slow acting. Okay, and with justice being here, I feel like they want fairness. They want the scales to balance out. They want equal give and take between the both of you. So I feel like honestly, when you guys communicate how you feel to this person, I feel like they're going to meet you right where you're wanting them to meet you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask your spirit guides, Geminis, what should the Gemini do? How should a Gemini go about this situation? Okay. Well, Spirit guides is definitely letting me know that this is a soulmate energy. You guys do have a very strong bond between the both of you. So they're saying, yes, we acknowledge that this is a soulmate for you. Well, we have the Seven of Swords here. We have the Five of Wands. Not the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands here. And we also have the Five of Swords here, paired with the Three of Swords. And we also have the Eight of Chalices. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like you both love each other a lot. But I feel like there's so much damage that took place in this connection that it's almost like if you guys were to try to make this work again, you would end up right back in the same place. And I feel like it's because you are still heartbroken. You still feel some type of way towards this person. You still don't fully forgive them. You're still super defensive towards them. I feel like you guys still have very it's like you guys will still continue to have petty fights. And I feel like it's because you're still heartbroken by what they did, and they're still heartbroken and defensive towards what you did. I feel like you both hurt each other, and unless both people really like work on forgiving each other, okay, because we also have the Page of Chalices here. So I feel like I said, you both are probably waiting for each other to message one another. And I feel like you both are being super sensitive right now. You're like super in your emotions right now. But I feel like you guys are not working on the problem that is here, which is that you both don't fully forgive each other. And because of that, it's like your spirit guides are saying you need to move on. So this is what I'm picking up as their advice. If you can't forgive this person, it's not going to work out. You're going to end up moving on, because it's going to be y'all arguing, being petty. You're going to still continue to be heartbroken. They're heartbroken. So although you guys may want to come out of a break from each other, you may want to say what you got to, get off your chest. I feel like you should tell them how you feel, but you guys shouldn't jump back to where you guys were. It should be a slow process, and that could be why they are acting like the Nine of Pentacles, where they don't want to rush into anything. They have it in them to be loyal, and they do want to be loyal, and when they choose to be loyal, they will be faithful, and they will treat you right. But it has to feel right to them. They're more slow acting. You're more fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And now it makes sense why they are kind of dragging their feet, because they are still upset about what happened between both of you. So that's my advice: to say what you gotta say to them, get that off your chest, but don't jump right back in. Take your time. All right, Gemini, so I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information to do so will be in the description below. And if you would like to join my free Facebook group, all of that will be in the description below as well. Talk to you soon. Bye.